Hey, aloha. This is Joshua here, and in this video, we are going to bring a very valuable way that you can integrate presence, that you can be aware and be in the moment, experiencing life exactly as it was intended to. So in the last video, this is going to be the second of the series called the Presence series. In the first video, we talked about breath, and we even went through a guided meditation, and I told a little story. And in this video, we're going to talk about sound. Now, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. So God is a word, God is a vibration, God is a resonance, God is a frequency. This is a very profound way to look at life, a very profound way to experience the wisdom of vibration as it comes through as the nature of sound. Perfect example is the sound that instruments make. And what's profound about the sound that instruments make is that our bodies are also instruments. And you may have heard the good word called Om, A-U-M, the primordial sound of the entire universe. Now, this is actually where my journey with sound started, because in hearing about the primordial wisdom of the word Om, or the sound of Om, reading into it and feeling really beautifully about the resonance that it creates, I just went into the forest and I created a sound. It didn't have to mean anything in that moment. It was just literally sounding the word Om. So here, I'll give a little example of what that means, because it is A-U-M. So, now, every time that is sounded, I feel within my body an extreme resonance with the breath. And how beautiful it is that we have these sacred chords that run in our bodies and allow beauty, just the most beautiful sounds. Did you know that the human voice, the human aperture, the human mouth, all of this combined can actually make more sounds than every instrument on the planet, than any instrument? The voice is very powerful. So here is the second of the series of the presence practice. I invite you now to experiment with sounding Om to start and seeing where it takes you, being open, having the mind open to see where the Om can take you. And I can give a little example of where it takes me. It's going to be unique for you. It can be in any harmonic frequency along the octaves. It can be a high pitch, it can be low pitch, it can be right in the middle, whatever feels good for you. So here's a little example of what can happen when the primordial sound of the universe gets expressed. The harmony of the voice, the harmony of the infinite space that comes directly from the center of your heart. I invite you to now focus your awareness on the center of your heart and allow the primordial sound of the universe to flow through you. Comment in the comments on your experience and hit the subscribe button if you feel called to see more of me as you, as we. Aloha and blessings from the center of the heart.